Welcome back to Tech, Tesla, and Trends. Tonight I thought I'd touch base on Twitter again. Many people believe that Twitter is a distraction for Elon, that it is somehow responsible for tanking Tesla's stock price, or that it is a place he shouldn't be. The reality is Tesla, Neuralink, SpaceX, Boring Company are doing well. They are stable. They have people who are aware of what they're doing and are capable of what they have been tasked with. They're executing the goals that are in front of them and winning. This is not by accident. Elon is an excellent leader. Part of that leadership is letting his people do what they do best. He stays out of their way. If there isn't a problem with the overall production of one product or another, then Elon will not be at your station. He won't be standing at your shoulder. That's a sign of good health within the organization. Twitter is the new bottleneck. Now, many of you might not think of it this way, but currently Twitter is an advertising company. What is Tesla missing? Does Tesla need an advertising company? Not currently. Demand is well in hand. They're hitting record production levels. Profits are through the roof. This is a belief that if we advertise, somehow it will make Tesla better. That will make the stock price go up. Maybe it will. But in the long run, it's wasted dollars. Because currently, Elon is building the advertising platform that will be utilized when Tesla needs to advertise. This is part of the plan. It isn't spoken out loud, but it's obvious. The reality of what is occurring right now is the construction of an Elon advertising company. Yes, free speech, town square, all of those things are important, but there will be an advertising component for Twitter. This is one of those areas going to cause growth across all of the Elon company brands. Each company has its own identity, its own growth, its own vitality in and of itself. When Elon's not present, it's a positive sign for that company. Tesla is winning. Tesla is doing well. Elon is working on the next aspect of the plan. Plain and simple. Twitter is not a distraction. Twitter is part of the plan. It always has been at some level. In the nearly 2-hour-long interview that Elon gave on Twitter, one of the things that he said was that he couldn't purchase Twitter until it reached a point that was less than his ability to purchase it. $44 billion was the number. It was a magic number, I guess. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what number it is. It's way beyond what most people can afford, but it's well within what Elon can afford. And now he can construct the tool to function the way that it needs to. Is everything going to work perfectly? No. He already told people that. They were going to make mistakes and that they would do their best to correct them promptly. That's what's going on right now. Yes, some notifications aren't working. Ultimately, Twitter will do fine. It will be strong and healthy. That's just the nature of it. Elon begins by starting with no parts, where he believes no parts are needed. And as he said many times before, if you're not adding back in 10%, you didn't delete enough parts. Well, in this case, if it's needed to bring back notifications into a functional perspective, he'll bring back people. But I'll bet you he brings back a better quality of person than what was there enjoying $400 meals, not contributing to the bottom line of Twitter. This is an important detail and part of the entire conversation about Twitter and how it is important to not just Elon, but to every other company and their health. If FOMO and FUD can spread freely in the mainstream media, which it does, as we've seen an example of today, a fake rumor about China having to cut production 20%. We get 2 people following up on a FUD report. Tesla has come out and said, nope, that's not the case. I'll take Tesla's word on it because they have the history of calling BS when somebody reports something or saying, nope, not the case. Or if somebody leaks something, Project Island, they don't deny it. This is an important detail. It's part and parcel of what's necessary. Twitter is the citizen journalism portal that will be available for the foreseeable future from my perspective. And that's a good thing. It's an improvement to the overall availability of content and the quality of what gets reported. Perhaps in time, the FOMO and FUD will be relegated to the status of bots and other things where we realize it's spam, no value. Because there are people that are attempting to make money and profit off of using disinformation. That's their business model. Profit from the upset nature of individuals who don't have a clue, who are not paying attention to what's going on in that company. Tesla's doing fine. SpaceX is fine. Neuralink's fine too. All of these companies are functioning and hitting their points of execution. That's why Elon is still at Twitter. And he'll be there for a couple more months. It's okay. It's probably a vacation for him in a roundabout way because it's something new and challenging and it takes him back to his programming days. And that's something he enjoyed, something he did well. So let's let Elon be Elon and not worry too much about Twitter as a distraction. I'd love to hear your comments, and I'll be checking to see how much I've annoyed some of you with that particular analysis of Twitter not being a distraction and being part of the plan. Have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.